Peloton has just slowed down a little, as we suggested they might when we were seeing the comfort breaks. They do not want to catch this breakaway yet. And teammates have got these things under control. Gap's gone below a minute now. 66 k's to go. The bunch slowly starts to get ready to go to work. And we're approaching now the outskirts of Schoten. 3 laps to go then. And the breakaway with just less than a minute. And now at the front of the peloton, there's that fight on the right-hand side. Everybody makes it in nice and safely. Just 48 seconds is the gap here. Where's that second sector? It's a slightly shorter one before the right turn onto the Albert Canal, and the 7 riders still survive. And just 40 seconds or so further up the road, and about to come across the finish line for the second time. 7 men of the breakaway. Not far behind, you have the peloton. Big stars moving up towards the front. Bunched up, occupying every little bit of this road from left to right, front to back. And you can just see people are that bit more desperate to move up and move around. Now, a few more risks being taken around these corners. No problem for this bunch. Here they go. Off the smooth tarmac road and on to the bumpy bone shakers. The Broekstraat for the 3rd time of 4. And they're about to be caught by the peloton. Their adventure for the day is over. Here are the 4 riders still at the front of the race. They've got less than half a minute now. They're by the Albert Canal on the outskirts of Antwerp in northern Belgium. Trying to keep Mark Cavendish's position at the front on the right as we look at it now. And suddenly, en masse, appearing, Lotto Destiny and Caleb Ewan. They've been hanging around at the back, out the way, and now the on switch is flicked. And the way it's going, we are all set for a big bunch sprint finish. The unofficial Sprinters World Championships here in Schoten and on the Champs-Élysées in July. Well, it's chapter 1 that's about to take place. 20 seconds, and a big bunch are on their way to bringing back the break. If you're further back now, there's a lot of effort here to be made on the cobbles to make the front positions. Alpecin de Koning have won that fight, and it's Mathieu van der Poel who's doing a brilliant ride. Breakaway are fighting for their lives here. It's a really good fight they're putting up. But you really do get the feeling that they're going to need an absolute miracle to hang on. And now Cavendish puts his team to work through the centre. They are about to be caught. Coming up to one of the main obstacles inside the final 4.5 kilometres now. That slip road where they go up to the right, deep down to the left-hand side, a new bit of the course. And it's an attack from the breakaway to try and be the most combative. And it is now Mathieu van der Poel who's putting those metronomic legs to work. The break is done, brought back with 3.4 kilometres to go. They turn away from the waterfront. The Albert Canal left behind for another year, and it's into the tight lefts and rights, the twisty, turny streets that takes us to the final kilometre in Schoten itself. 700 metres to go. Ewan waits, and now Alpecin are refining their position. Philipsen is back where he needs to be. Cavendish following Edward Turns right now. Jacobsen looks like he's not going to have a lead out. He's picking the wheel of Mark Cavendish for now, and it looks as though it's going to be Lotto Destiny who really go for it now. And you can just see it, that final lead out. Ewan waits behind, Turns is there. Cavendish ready to come off his wheel through the centre. You can see that it is now Caleb Ewan who's about to be launched to pass there, but he might be in his way. 150 metres to go. And look at Cavendish through the centre. Cavendish hits it through the centre. Mark Cavendish is down the right. They try to come around him. It's Philipsen again, and Jasper Philipsen